and welcome to another pen video from me, Penultimate Dave. So I have here another flashback review video here, and this is of a pen that I've had in my collection for about 7 years, and this is an interesting pen for a number of reasons. First off, I think it was probably about my 4th or 5th, maybe 6th Grail pen that I bought. But this was the first pen that I bought from a seller in Italy, actually in Rome. And the person that I bought this from has been a very good friend over the years. And I do like to see him at the pen shows, certainly like the London pen show when he can make it. And that is Stefano from Stilograph Corsani. And if you don't know, Stilograph Corsani is a long-running family business, and he heads up the shop now. And he had this pen commissioned, and strangely enough, like, this is a pen that I bought online from him. I bought another pen, a Kappa Mundi as well. But this, I bought 2 pens at the same time, 2 Grails. I know, terrible, isn't it? But this was a pen I liked a lot, and I've got my initials on the pen there. But this is one of the stacked resins which is long sold out, and I think you'll see here it does say 27 of 90. So there were only 90 of these made. And they all sold out, and they are beautiful stacked resins that you can see here. It just looks like a New York sort of skyscraper skyline at night. It really is stunning. So this was a really good purchase for me at the time. Still is. Now, you'll see here it's got a number 6 size, and it's got a 23 cat palladium medium nib on there. Now, I did buy it with a medium nib, and for a number of years, I actually put a 1.3mm stub nib on it. And it was only this year that I actually, because I've not been writing with my stub nibs, I tried to see if I could unscrew a lot of my stub nibs, and I managed to unscrew quite a few of them. There were a few that were a bit tight. This one I unscrewed, and I put the medium nib back in, and I'm really enjoying writing with this again. It is a Powervac filling pen. It is a single reservoir, but you've got the hook safe lock mechanism, you've got the concave section there. It really is a good in the size of my hand, and if I can post the cap as well, it just, the Homo Sapiens range of pens just feels the right balance, the right weight for me. And I've said this for many years, that this is probably why I went down the Visconti route so hard, and also why I have a lot of Homo Sapiens as well, in various different resins and that, not just the Lava editions, because they really do speak to me in a number of different ways. So this, for me, is a really, really nice pen. Like I said, I've had it for 7 years. Stefano did actually make another one, which was called the Octagonal, which I also bought as well. And that's a little bit of a bittersweet moment. I bought 2, actually. Well, I bought one. My girlfriend at the time bought one as well, because she was into fountain pens. And so we both bought one of the Octagonal. But then, unfortunately, his store got raided, and a lot of pens were stolen. You'll still see that up on my website at penultimatedave.com if you look in the other, I think it's menu at the top of the page. But the Octagonal ones, a lot of them got stolen. I managed to get one before that happened, and glad that I did, because it was the second version of this. It was an octagonal pen, hence the name Octagonal. But this was the one that really set me off down the stacked celluloid route, and I've gone for a Divina. I have a Divina Metropolitan. I have a Visconti Wall Street, and I have a number of Divina Metropolitans, but in just rollerballs as well. But this material really is quite stunning. So I think with that, let's go and do a comparison with other pens. So from left to right, we have a Noto, and this is the Charles Dickens, and this is the David Copperfield. We have a Mont Blanc Writer's Edition, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle 1902 edition. We have a Mahjong Titanium TI 136. We have a Mont Blanc Writer's Edition, and this is the Robert Louis Stevenson. We have a Mont Blanc Around the World in 80 Days. We have the Visconti Homo Sapiens Corsani 90. We have a Mahjong P139, another Mahjong P139. We have a Benu Euphoria Earl Grey Tea and an Asvine V126. So I think let's now go and do a writing sample. So this is the Visconti Homo Sapiens, and it's a Corsani 90, and it's a medium, and it's a 23 cat palladium nib. But this is a very bouncy nib, and when I say bouncy, I can do that with it. So yeah, we'll railroad a little bit there, but that is a bouncy nib. The ink in here today is Diamine Majestic Purple. But that is a very, very nice purple ink, and it's one that I've always inked up in this pen. If we do a line variation, you'll see here that you're getting a Western medium line, but you can easily push it much, much further to a broad. And you can see there that this is quite a bouncy nib. And then more vertical lines, so there's no hard starts or skips. In terms of ink wetness, let's take a look. This is quite a wet nib that you can see there. So what do I like? What do I not like about this pen? Well, I've had it in my collection for 7 years, and there are lots of reasons why I like that pen, why I bought that pen at the time. I love the stack celluloid. I like that it's a Visconti. I like that it's a 23 cat palladium nib. I like that it's a Homo Sapiens. I like that it's got a hook safe lock mechanism. I like that it's got a power vac. Like, it ticks nearly every single box. The only box it doesn't tick maybe is a double reservoir. But this is a beautiful pen. I think if they put the double reservoir in here, you weren't going to see it. Or if you did, it was going to obscure the beauty of this pen. So I really, really do like this pen. It's a pen that I've had for 7 years, as I've said, in my collection. You can see that it's a very, very good writer. This is Oxford Optic paper, and you'll see that it is feathering because it is a super wet writing pen and nib. And it's just a pen that I love writing with. I could ink it up with any ink that I wanted to, but I always ink it up with Diamine Majestic Purple. It's just my go-to ink for this pen. I could put a red, I could put a blue or a green in there, but I still just like Majestic Purple in this pen. It's a beautiful, beautiful pen, and very glad that I still have it in my collection. This would be one of the pens that I wouldn't probably sell at any point because it is just perfection in my own eyes. And I know that's a strong word, perfection, but it really, really ticks all the boxes for me. So there you have it. That's my flashback review of the Visconti Homo Sapiens Corsani 90 in a medium 23 cat palladium nib. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next pen video. Bye-bye.